Hello and welcome to my new channel. Guys, I'm sorry I had to move channel and I'm feeling a little bit under the weather recently. As you guys, if you watched my last video, do know, we moved channel. Basically, I had 77 subscribers on my last channel, but now I only have 9 due to the fact we've moved channel. If you guys did not know already, because my URL sucks. Seriously, I had to move. It doesn't affect me. It affects me loads in the short term, but in the long term, this will be for the greater good. My URL now is, I think it's HenJB Gaming, because I just want to center its attention around gaming, because obviously that's what the channel is all about. That is what our channel is all about, gaming, because I love gaming. Hopefully my viewers who watch this love gaming. I love gaming. And guys, what my channel is going to be focused around now is, oh, sorry about that. I got my throat kind of stuck. I'm really sorry. It's just I've been feeling very under the weather. This is not my normal voice. But yeah, our channel will be focused around Battlefield 4. If you guys love Battlefield 4, that is great. But that's what my channel is going to be focused around. Basically, it's because it's my favourite game. I love playing it, and I think you guys love watching it. I will be playing Titanfall, but just not as frequent as I would play Titanfall on my last channel or any other games. It's going to be a game variety, but only when games come out which I want to play. Unless you guys have any recommendations on games like, this game's great, you should play this. People love watching this game. Except computer games, unless the computer games aren't very intensive on my computer, basically because my computer is not the best. My one I use for editing has a disk drive, I believe up to 99 gigabytes, which is quite small. I haven't got any extra disk drives on my computer, which I do use for little gaming. I mean, I tried to play TF2 and it doesn't do that, so I mean, like, literally the trials in Dota 2, that's the only reason I've got that computer, just to play the trials. And I would love to get a gaming PC, but it's a lot of money to invest. Really, I should have got a gaming PC instead of an Xbox One. But I could not care less which next gen console I got. If I got a PS4, I would be so happy with a PS4. If I got an Xbox One, I do have an Xbox One, if you guys did not know already, I'd be so happy with that. And if I got a gaming computer, I'd be even more happy, basically, because gaming computers, I was kind of more naive, but gaming computers are just amazing. You can play so many great games on them, including Battlefield. You can play Skyrim in the best settings ever. You can have EMBs on. It just opens your door to gaming. I did realise this, but I was so hyped up about next gen consoles. At first I was getting a PS4. I said I was going to get a PS4. My mum and dad was like, oh my god, it was like 500, 400 quid, and I was like, oh my god. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, but yeah, like 100 quid, like just crazy amounts of money. And I was like, to be honest, I agree, I don't need one. I could just play with my Xbox 360. And then I kind of looked at the Xbox One. I thought, this looks great, and I love sticking with Xbox because, you know, it's not my first ever console. I had a PS1. That was my first ever console. I used to play this Teenage Gem game. I was pretty young back then. I was you know, I was very small. I was introduced to gaming very early on. I used to play Call of Duty and stuff. But anyways, I'm babbling on a little bit too much. It's actually because we need to talk about the Scar H, which is the gun I'm using right now. The max damage, which in fact, just before I start, I'm going to be throwing these stats at you and hope you understand. So the max damage starts at 34. This is the most powerful assault rifle. It has the most damage out of all the assault rifles. Minimum damage is 25. Drop off starts at 8 meters and it ends at 55 meters. It has a fire rate of 620 rounds per minute. The weapon has a, oh god, really sorry, has a velocity of 410 meters per second. But in our case, because we have a suppressor on it, it's 300 meters per second. The reload time when bullets are present is 1.9 seconds. And when empty is 2.4 seconds. Well, 2.4 seconds is nearly almost a second, which in Battlefield time, that's actually quite a long time. Because, you know, when you're reloading in the wrong time, when someone comes around the corner, they're gonna get you. You need to be able to find out when you have to reload. I'm one of those people who reloads after every single kill because I want to have a full mag, because I feel a bit more secure that way. But that is a really bad habit. I need to get out of that one quickly, because I do that thing when I reload and then someone just shoots me because they're right in front of me. It's really, really bad. Or I try to drop shot them, but to be honest with you, that hardly ever works. Sorry. That hardly ever works. And when, like I said, when empty is 2.4 seconds, which is a long time. The gap in between that's not the longest, but seriously, it can mean a kill or a death, seriously. The weapon has a vertical recoil of 0.5, and the recoil to the left is 0.2, and right is 0.2. So to be honest with you, this recoil is actually quite manageable. If you pull down the thumbstick, you might be able to contain this recoil. I tried to do that, but like I said, I'm really helpless with keeping recoil on the down low because I'm just one of those people. I'm just not very good at it. But like people, that's what she said. But people like Jack Frags, they use computers, so I'm not too sure if that's easier. You can hear my dog. He's got the worst bark on earth. It's like the yappiest thing on earth. But literally, my preferred loadout, my optic is the Coyote. The reason being, this is my favorite optic, and you could basically it's got it's got a small dot in the middle, and you've got so much gap to see him. Like the amount of glass bit which you can see through, you will never be able to lose your targets. I've actually talked about this on my other channel, but I'm basically introducing myself to this channel. This is almost my first video on this channel. This is my first video on this channel. My accessory of choice is the laser sight. Basically, I put this on because sometimes I just love having a laser sight on. Like I learned how. Well, I didn't learn how, but I've started turning it on and off when it's needed. First off, I was not doing this. I wasn't being an idiot. I just kept it on at all times, but I've started turning it off and on. I don't know if it shows in this gameplay, but I've been turning it off and on when it is needed. But it's handy sometimes in close quarters when you know there's someone around the corner. You could just figures if you could just whip it on, it will help your hip fire, and that's because if you're using an assault rifle, the time it takes the ADS is basically the matter of life or death. I'm running the offensive perk, and I believe that sticks on one kind of I think it adds a couple of more bullets. I'm not too sure, but that's what it seems. I would have told you the mag size, and I believe it's 21, but I think it could be 20 because I'm running the offensive perk. It might have boosted up a little bit. I need to check on that because I keep saying it, but I actually don't know for certain. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's actually not coming to the end of the video, but I just want to say I love making these videos for you guys, and basically I hope there's a massive long-lasting future. I want to do this until like I get older. When I've been older, I mean like when I'm in university, maybe even longer. I'm not too sure. Hopefully I go to university, but you know, maybe YouTube would just be too good for me. Like I'll start earning too much money and stuff. Well, not too much. Like might be earning money. Because I'm not earning money from YouTube yet, because this is a hobby. I love playing video games, and what makes it even better, here's the deal for me, is that when I make video games, you guys watch them. I love it how your support goes to my channel. I'm like, this is crazy. I really love when you guys send me a comment, or when you guys, some people have been following me on Twitter, which is epic. Like seriously, follow me on Twitter. If you want to ask any questions, if you want to say something bad about my channel, fair dues, follow me on Twitter. Seriously, I would love to hear that. Because what is wrong with my channel? There's plenty of things wrong with my channel. I'm just never going to be like full on the best channel like it can possibly be. But hopefully one day we'll reach perfection. I'll have a great editing software. I'll have a face cam. You'll be able to see my beautiful face. You know this thing which has been pampered all its life. Yeah, my beautiful face. Look at this. You can't even see it. Yeah. I can only one who can see it. But basically, my voice work a little bit. But basically, I just want this to be a long-lasting relationship between me and you guys. You know, long-lasting relationship. Yeah. I want it to be a long-lasting relationship. I want you guys to enjoy my videos for me to post them. Anyways guys, it's actually come to the end of the video. If you would like to leave me a like rating, don't forget to subscribe. Peace out guys, this is HenJB signing off. Peace out guys, and I hope you enjoyed this Battlefield 4 video. Adios guys.